Back with another TDengine video, and today we're going to be talking about IDMP. TDengine's IDMP empowers your organization with a powerful end-to-end data historian that can analyze and contextualize your data and give you insights that you didn't think was possible, leveraging AI with zero code and low barrier to entry analytics. Let's talk about how you can do that. Here's a login screen on IDMP. I simply hit login and I'm in. The interface is very user-friendly as I look at the elements tree on the left. Within the elements tree, it follows that tree-like structure, and you can have multiple data sources broadcasting at the same time. Here I have different scenarios, but let's focus on Enterprise B, which is a beverage plant scenario. There are 5 sites within it, and then within those sites, there's liquid processing, packaging, filler production, and palletizing. And even deeper in the tree, there's tank storage, mixed room storage, and there could be multiple mixed rooms as well. There's multiple packaging lines within the packaging and filling lines within the filling production, as well as palletizers. And even deeper in, there are other elements. Overall, this scenario depicts an end-to-end beverage facility. Going into a singular element is very simple. You can go into an element, go to General, and you can favorite an element, right? And it pops up on your favorite elements right over here. But how do we get element filters, right? So you can simply search for an element using the element, the attribute, dashboard, panel, or event that you want to find. Look for it with all of these different ways you can parse through TDengine. The ability to find things is really important to us, and we make it as easy as possible for your organization. And we give you numerous ways to do it. Once you actually do it, hit search. And you can actually save those filters as different filter results. So maybe I wanted one for all the tanks, or maybe I wanted one for the different attributes. Well, I can do that, right? And I can also save that, just like the favorites, making it really convenient to get around the platform. Going into a singular element in general, I can see its name, its path, the template it's part of, and the categories it's part of. When I click edit, I can adjust these things, like the category, the template, the default attributes, right? And I can add additional attributes as well. I can also see what is called related documents. We at TDengine want to empower your organization with AI in every single facet of what you do. And related documents allows you to give hyper-specific content to each element, meaning I can drop in a document here, maybe on maintenance or on a report, or even just how to manage this element. And when I ask my LLM information about it, it will also return this data. It's a great way to know specific things about each individual element, as well as be able to see the whole picture in hyper-specific detail. Going into annotations, I can even annotate about it, and the LLM can also parse through this. And I can see that path once again on that tree, right? Okay, now what about the data? Well, you can see the data in the attributes section. And before moving on to that, you'll notice there's a general, attributes, panels, analysis, events, dashboards, child elements, and notification rule. This is very similar to Pi. And for those Pi users, they will be right at home and familiar here. Going into attributes, you can see there's 2 types of attributes, right? There is the static attribute, which is right over here. And you'll know because it never changes and is non-timestamped. So the tank number will never change. But we also have metrics. The non-static metrics are timestamped. So you'll see that over there. You can tag them with UOMs and even have a display unit of metric as well. I can export this list as a CSV, as well as add a new attribute where I can control things like the category, the unit of metric, the data reference, and I can even configure limits. For data reference, I can use a formula, string builder, tag, or metric. For forecasts, I can use TDGPT, which I'll talk about in more detail later, but it is a really end-to-end machine learning model tool that can enhance your organization in ways you didn't think were possible. And I can even add additional properties. Awesome. Let's discard that. And then you can also show hidden attributes as well as the category of the attributes as well. Categorizing your attributes and being able to see them all in one place is really crucial for your organization, and we make it as simple and easy as possible. You can even check the historical value. So when I click here, I'll be able to see exactly what time each of these metrics have updated as for the timestamp data. So the non-static data, I can check historical value as well.